So what happened? Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to show my face here. Oh, shit. Never mind. My camera's blurry as hell. What the fuck? We stunk yesterday. We stunk. We weren't that good. But I'm not panicking. I'm not panicking at all. I figured I should get on live and let's see what the community is thinking right now. Because I myself, like, I don't know why my camera's out of focus. There we go, much better. I myself, I have a couple thoughts, no concerns, a couple of thoughts, a couple of concerns that I had prior to this game that was not going to be affected at all, even if we did do well. But I figured I should check in with y'all. Hold on, let me make sure that this is on. But yeah, let me see. What do you guys think? This is a relatively safe place. Relatively speaking, how are y'all feeling about yesterday's performance? Let me know in the chat, please. How are y'all feeling about yesterday's performance? I'm gonna give it a minute so people can join the stream. Thank you, by the way, to everybody who joins the stream, who watches the stream. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. Trust me, I'm getting better. I got a lot of stuff to get better on. But yeah, man, this is all right. Let's just go over the actual stats, and then we're gonna go from there. So I'm gonna be straightforward. We got wrecked. I'm not mad. If we get wrecked in the regular season, you'll see a different version of me. But like, I'm not mad. But just to go over, Kyshawn George, 24 points, 3 of 9 for 3, 10 of 18 overall, 32 minutes, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. Trey Johnson, ladies and gentlemen, 18 points in 28 minutes, 7 of 13 from the field, 3 of 5 for the 3. This man is looking like a guy who can get you 20 to 25 points. Those 18 points just came easy to him. It came easy to him. You see the flashes of that 3-level scorer that we all envisioned him to be. But I'm going to get to my take a little bit later on. Riley, 5 points in 20 minutes. Bub Carrington, 4 points, 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from the 3, and 32 minutes. Man also had 0 turnovers, though. I like seeing that as a point guard. 2 steals, 5 assists. Alex Sarr. I'm going to give you my takes first. Let me just continue reading. 15 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 for the 3-point line. From the 3. 4 rebounds in 31 minutes. First thing that stands out, all of our starters are plus minus of -10, or at least. Okay. Well, I'm going to see. What's up, everybody? Greg, Raj, what's up? I was going to stream a little bit earlier on, but I figured let people sleep in. Let people sleep in. Let their nightmares of last night finish off. And then we can chop it up like around 1 o'clock. But bench-wise, I mean, A.J. Johnson. All right, I'm just reading the facts right now. I'm going to give you my takes in a minute. A.J. Johnson, 11 points in 21 minutes, 4 of 9 from the field, 0 of 3 from the 3 line. But 3 rebounds, Jameer Watkins. Kind of like what I saw from him, but I want to be a little bit more aggressive. 4 points, 2 of 4 from the field, 14 in only 14 minutes. The Suns, come on. Man looked raw yesterday, especially offensively. We all know that. Defensively, 14 points in 21 minutes. Ryan Dunn, 17 points. Why am I reading this? This is freaking Suns. Screw them. I'm talking about the freaking Wizards. All right, so this is my take. First off, let's start with the negatives. I feel like I start off with the positive often, but negatives. Bub. I'm not worried whatsoever regarding Bub's performance last night. Shooting-wise, 1 of 9 from the field, 1 of 5 from the 3. We all know that's just a one-night thing. It's a one-night thing. I'm not worried whatsoever regarding Bub's performance at all. I'm still very bullish on him. I still love him. Yeah, I still envision him as the point guard of the future. However, and this is just my take. This is just my take, y'all. Coming out of Pittsburgh, his rookie year in college, he struggled to get to the rim. His rim pressure was not that good. Now, obviously he can improve on that. Obviously his physical frame, if he were to improve on that, which he did, it looks like he got bigger, it can help him. And I feel like he's going to continue improving that moving forward. But I just want to read you a stat. This is Bub's overall analysis when he first came out, right? Let me read it. Where is this thing? Bub, in college, Pittsburgh, converted just 51% of his shots around the basket, which make them in the 27th percentile nationwide, and attempted just 57 total shots around the baskets, which are oddities given his smooth style and his 6'4", he's more 6'5" in my opinion, frame. This is how he did in college. His rookie year with us was kind of the same. Granted, he was one of the youngest rookies in the coming out of the draft last year. He knows himself. And every interview that I watched of Bub, especially coming out of the draft and also throughout the season, he kept bringing up this aspect. He knows he's money from mid-range. He knows his three-point shot, I think he's going to end up being a dude who gets to 38% from the three on a healthy amount of attempts, maybe 4 or 5. I'm not worried about his shooting whatsoever. He's going to be a plus in that aspect. But driving to the rim, it's a little bit weird, obviously, because this man's 6'4", 6'5". Granted, his frame, which he is improving on. But anyways, I want to read this stat to you guys as well. This is just his rookie coming out of the draft. But I feel it's still indicative of who Bub is as of right now. But who he's going to improve on, which is why I am not worried about this whatsoever. But the only reason why I'm pointing this out is because you still see, this was my primary concern with him as the point guard of the future. I want my point guard to have, to attack the rim pressure. And coming out of college, he didn't have that as much. His rookie year didn't have that as much. But I'm just okay, he's going to improve on this. He's self-aware of this aspect. And, you saw a little bit of that yesterday, the problems. Now, regarding what I saw yesterday, I don't give a fuck. Maybe tomorrow night, this man could look like freaking, not even Derrick Rose, but, he could be applying rim, But I'm just thinking about from what I saw last year and what I saw in his overall his long college year. This is the main thing what I want Bub to improve on, besides his defense a little bit too, obviously. His rim pressure. Let me know what y'all think. Yeah. So, again, yesterday is not indicative towards Bub's future trajectory. I'm not worried about that whatsoever, y'all. No, I'm not. I do. If anything, it will be more of it'll be more of a Bub being. He's already cognizant of this. He knows, and I feel like obviously I'm pretty sure Will Dawkins spoke to him about this as well. I'm pretty sure the coaches spoke to him about this as well. This is the main reason why we were so interested in Dylan Harper, because we wanted a guard. Will Dawkins is coveting a dude who can attack the rim and open things up for everybody else, especially Alex Sarr. Because another thing that I wrote down here before I get to Alex Sarr is that Alex Sarr needs a guard who can get him those easy looks after applying rim pressure. We don't really have that right now. Alex Sarr, granted, he had his flaws yesterday, and even though, again, I'm taking it with a grain of salt, I'm only thinking about his flaws from his rookie year. I feel like right now, I'm not saying he's being handicapped, but he's not being maximized to his full potential yet. I'm not saying that what the woes he's having right now is particularly due to the others around him. No, because he had his own, last year. I'm not talking about last night. Last year. But if Alex Sarr were to get a guard, like a Cade, this is obviously Cade Cummings on a freaking all NBA. Get him a guard who puts pressure on the rim and gives him those easy buckets. Because as of right now, Alex Sarr is not, he's not good underneath the basket right now. Right now. So I think Bub's growth, and this is just my take, is, I'm not saying Alex Sarr is dependent on Bub's growth. Obviously not. But if Bub improves his rim pressure, which I feel like he will, I don't know if it's going to be this year. It's probably going to be a slow trajectory. Then so will Alex Sarr's game. It goes hand in hand, in my opinion. That's the way I see it. But yeah, I'm not worried about Bub's game. I was actually pretty surprised because last year, we all know, he made the second team Summer League team last year. He averaged 16.3 points, was the youngest dude in our squad. Like, he was balling. And again, I'm not worried about Bub and whatever happened last year. Watch him drop 30 tomorrow night. Yeah, and Bub I feel like Bub was also a little bit too, Bub is learning not just the point guard position. We see Jordan Poole. The man was 25, turning 26 now. He's still just learning the point guard position. So Bub's gonna have those ups and downs this year, and it's a great year. It's a great time for him to learn because we have a lot of flexibility this year. We're not in a win now mode. But anyways, we all know this. I don't know what the fuck I'm reading. But that's my take on this. Now, so yeah, Bub, he's been fine, dude. Bub's fine, bro. Now going to Alex Sarr. Same thing with him. This line, 15 points, 5 of 10 from the field, 1 of 3 from the three. This is, people might get mad at me for saying this. This looks a little bit more stat padded. He did not play like this if you watched the game. This is a little bit stat padded, these numbers, towards the end. One thing with Alex Sarr, because there's some things, obviously Summer League, you don't want to take everything, we all know what Summer League is, it's not the NLBL. But there's some things I feel like you can take away from Summer League. And a second-year player, I don't care where you were drafted, a second-year player should show more confidence, at least, than rookie players. And this is, I'm not saying this with Alex Sarr in mind. I'm just saying this in general. And I have here in my notes, certain small aspects like confidence, ball handling, your shooting form, if you're trying to, progress on that aspect, your overall physical stature, the chemistry that you have, stuff like that. I feel like, yes, you can take away, not the slightest margin, from Summer League. Guys are obviously developing, which obviously anybody who is playing in the Summer League is. One thing that I saw yesterday from Alex Sarr that it's this kind of like the same from his rookie year. I mean, it is the same. Was his rebounding effort. Now, last night is not. I'm gonna keep saying this because last night is not. Didn't trigger me to say this. What's triggering me to say this is the entire rookie year sample that we have, a healthy amount of games. It's not last night that's making me say this. We all knew that Sarr is not going to be a great rebounder. I don't think he's ever going to project to be a great rebounder, even when he's like in his prime. But seeing what he did last night with this effort, I'm not talking about his overall like just the effort of rebounding wise, and then also. I still feel like he's kind of limited right now because he doesn't have a guard yet like that who can apply rim pressure. But that's the main thing that I took away from him, from Alex Sarr. His defense looked fine yesterday for most of the game. I feel like he's trying too hard sometimes. But another thing that I want to see from him is just the overall tenacity. Where's that? I don't want to say that S word. I don't want to call him soft. Yesterday in the stream, I was like, I think this guy could, hopefully, if all goes well, he could be like an Evan Mobley. And that'll be a huge win for us. I don't want to call him soft. But from what I saw in his rookie year, and from like seeing, like, I just want him to change his mindset. I want him to get, you know, dude, you're 7'1" with a 7'4" wingspan. I want you to just fucking bulldoze it, even if you don't have the physical stature yet. So overall, his game and stuff like that, I mean, we know he flashes unicorn ability. It's just those two things that I'm primarily taking away from his rookie year, because he has struggled with that. Rebounding effort, his overall tenacity. You saw a little bit of that. Obviously, you saw that last night. But last night's it's not going to make me worry. It's not going to make me change my projections towards him. But if he does this for the rest of the 3 games, in my head, I'm just like, I mean, obviously he can change that before the regular season. It's just the fact that he's a second-year player. Like, he should be out there more just like, man, motherfucker, I'm the shit on this fucking hardwood. Fuck you. You know? I want that mentality to change. But yeah, I don't want people to dog on Alex Sarr too much. The chat is dogging Alex Sarr. I'm still high on him. Hey, just wait. Tomorrow night we play. Just wait. He could go off tomorrow, and everybody's going to be like, oh, you know, see, this is why we took a second overall. But again, all this that I'm saying is primarily from what I gathered from the rookie year. Last night is not, you know, but there are some small things that I feel like you can take away from Summer League. Granted, even with this, it's just one night game. But yeah, I'm not worried about at all regarding Bub Carrington. Not worried at all about Alex Sarr. But I do want things from the rookie year to change. And the first go around last night, it wasn't, I mean, they didn't show it, but you know, who's to say they don't show it the next 3 games? And if they don't show it the next 3 games, I'm still not worried like that. I just want to see flashes. That's all. I just want to see flashes. That's all. Yeah, and Bub Carrington's going to have this year, like, as a point guard, full-time point guard, like, he's going to have a lot of ups and downs. Like, I feel like some people are thinking that he's going to be going out there getting, like, 16 points per game and, like, 8 assists. Yeah, I don't know. But, yeah, those are the only 2 things. Some of the second-year play. Like, dude, like, guys like this, like, I'll pad this up. Second-year players, as a rookie, like, Summer League is completely, like, nothing to me if you're a rookie. But if you're a second-year player, look at this. These are the guys who are averaging the most points in Summer League right now. Granted, most of them they all play 1 game. But look at these dudes. Filipowski, 32 points. Reed Shepherd dropped 28. Ronald Holland, 28 points. Second-year dudes. Kasparis Jakujonis, 24. Rookie. I don't. You know, I wasn't a big fan. Kobe Buffkin. Kyshawn George, and I'm going to get to him a little bit later on. The second-year players are supposed to be the one that are supposed to do their thing. You know? Then we saw Cooper Flagg. Cooper Flagg didn't perform well. Is he 5 of 21 from the field? He said to himself, like, the worst game of his life. Not worried about it whatsoever. I think he's still going to be, obviously, he's going to be an all-star. Let's see here. But yeah. Now I have a question for you guys. Oh, no. Before I go to Kyshawn, let's watch some film on, not film, but like some highlights of freaking Trey Johnson. I don't know if I'm probably going to get striked for playing this. This is from an article.
Good defense by the Wizards.
I'm going to play one more time. I believe this was his second basket. Just money. I remember... it just reminds me of Beal, man. Because I'm freaking 31. So, you know, with Beal, like, I remember watching all his games. Summer League, rookie year. I'm not saying his game is like, I mean, I already made videos about that, but like Trey Johnson, like, yeah, let me show you the other one. I probably got demonetized already by showing these clips. This is the other one. This is the one that was the fast break, I believe.
On the turnover, here comes the Suns.
He got it off the hand of Malawash. I don't know what that definitely wasn't intentional.
Little and one mixed.
Yeah. Trey Johnson, man, it looked easy for him. Easy. Now, again, I feel like we have to also take this into consideration. You can't say, oh, from yesterday, now he's solidified 20 points, 25 points per game. No, you can't. You can't. You got to do the opposite. You can't buy too much into the stock. But, like, from what I saw last night, I saw a 3-level score in the making. I saw a 3-level score in the making with Trey Johnson. Trey Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to get too, but I do agree with somebody just said in the chat he needs to get stronger. Somebody I want to give the Mil said it, MIL. He needs to get stronger. Yeah, I agree. He needs to get stronger, but he's only 19 years old, so he's going to get stronger. I'm not worried about that whatsoever. He has the size, the stature, 6'6", 6'10" wingspan. He has the mindset. Hey, man, this looked easy to him. And I want to show one highlight, even though they're not showing it here. I don't know if y'all saw this one, but I'm about to like impress. This is the mindset that I saw with Trey Johnson. You can tell he was pissed off yesterday playing this game. And I freaking love that. See, like this type of stuff that I'm going to take away from the Summer League. He was pissed off that they were losing. And I remember he was running the fast break one time, and he waved off somebody to get the hell out of my way. I don't know if y'all saw it. He was just like this. And he did the layup up against the rim over, I believe it was Malawash. When I saw that, I was like, a rookie's doing that. And I don't remember who it was he did it to. But it feels so like a second-year player. And a rookie's telling him, get the fuck out of my way, boy. And I caught that in the Wizards videos that they're showing. Like, he already feels like, you sense it, like, in those videos, in the practice clips, that he's, like, already the alpha in the practice room. Like, he's already the alpha dude. He views himself as that. And, like, when was the last time you seen a rookie just wave off something, like, get the fuck out of my way while he's getting ready, like, you know? I love that. If anything I'm taking away from this game, because I already know what he's going to bring shooting-wise, it's small stuff like that. I'm just like, oh, dude, he's going to carry this over to the regular season. That mentality that he has, that dog mentality, that competitive nature, man, we got ourselves one with Trey Johnson. Jameer Watkins is the only NBA-ready body on our Summer League team. I mean, he better be. He's old. He's not old, but you know what I mean. He's not 19 years old. Okay, yeah, what I was saying with that. Trey Johnson, dude, like, I have been reading this article right here. I wish I could show the clips. I'm going to do more research, y'all, because I don't want to make... Because, like, it's one thing to get demonetized. All right, fine, get demonetized shit. I mean, but yeah, Adam Silver's going to make more money out of me. Yeah, whatever. Another thing is just, like, if it gets striked, the video, then that means that it won't perform well in the algorithm, and that is the primary thing I don't want. Because, obviously, I want this to be shown to as many people as possible. So, hopefully, it can help the channel grow. But I'm going to do more research regarding that. Because if that's the case and I don't get striked... then I'm going to show, we're going to watch freaking interviews together. I saw some interviews of Trey Johnson yesterday, but I'm going to do more research on that. Yeah, and I'm going to make this shit lit. I'm going to make this stream lit. Just wait. But yeah, maybe I already got demonetized with playing these two highlights. Hopefully not. But yeah, I have another question to you guys. I'm going to end the stream soon because I don't want it to be too long. Kyshawn George. 24 points, 10 of 18 from the field, 3 of 9 from the 3, 32 minutes, 7 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Granted, 5 turnovers. He needs to continue improving his ball handling. Can Kyshawn George, this is my question, and please comment in the, yeah, Dylan Johnson from OKC. Comment this in the chat. Can Kyshawn George end up being the second best player from our draft class last year? My friend texted me that this morning. And I was like, I fell back asleep. I was saying, nah. I had to sleep on it. What do y'all think? Can Kyshawn George end up being the second best player from our draft class last year? And basically what I'm saying is, can Kyshawn George end up being a better pro than Bub Carrington? I think Alex Sarr is going to be the best out of all three of them. It's a genuine question. That's not how I feel. He can be the best. Josh Sunga says he can be the best. Rich Reloaded, I think Alex Sarr is going to be the best one. Just wait. Just wait with Alex Sarr. Too much unicorn. And also, like, just wait. Just wait. Just wait with Alex Sarr. Just wait. Just you wait. His defensive... I'm reading y'all chat. Hold on. Trey will be... no. Base Maryland. I'm talking about from last year's draft class. Can Kyshawn George end up being the second best player in our draft class last year? Essentially, can Kyshawn George end up being better than Bub Carrington moving forward for us in the pros? That's not how I feel, but I want to get an overall sentiment from you guys in the chat. That's not how I feel. I think it's way too early. But I feel like, all right, this is my take. I feel like we might be sleeping on Kyshawn. I feel like we might be sleeping on Key. How the hell did we get Kyshawn George at pick number 24 last year in a perceived weak draft class? Hold up. I need y'all to see me for this. How did we get Kyshawn George at pick number 24? How did he fall to us? What did other GMs not see? What did Will Dawkins see? Early is the word. Pneumatic Brian has landed. Yeah, Dylan Jones. I don't think he's gonna be here. But yeah, let me know. Listen. Regarding Kyshawn, man. It looked easy to him yesterday. He was the only one in composure yesterday. Kyshawn George, y'all. We may need... I'm going to hold it. Even though I still really liked him. I'm going to say this. I remember Chris Middleton compared himself. They asked him in an interview, hey, who do you think is the guy who most resembles you in this roster right now? Immediately, he said Kyshawn George. Immediately. He said Kyshawn George has a lot to grow on, obviously, especially about ball handling, stuff like that. I think I need to... Again, I don't want to buy too much stock into this, obviously. I don't want to buy too much stock into Summer League yesterday, the outing. But, like, from what I saw last year, I'm just like, shit. this dude is we may have to readjust. I may have to readjust. Yeah, so yeah, that's Kyshawn George. I want to also say this, though. I want to leave this with you guys. I have two more things that I'm going to end the stream, y'all. Then I'm going to read questions out loud. I'm going to end this. I'm going to ask this to you guys. Earlier on in this stream, I was talking about we need a guard who's going to apply rim pressure. And I read stats regarding Bub Carrington, how he struggled with that at Pittsburgh, struggled with that in his rookie year with us, converting just 51% of his shots around the basket, 27th percentile nationwide, and attempted just 57 total shots around the baskets for a guy who's 6'5". It's a little bit weird, but he's going to improve on that. That was Bub Carrington's overall finishing ability at Pittsburgh. Now, I was thinking today, who right now in our roster can apply rim pressure and help out the bigs, primarily Alex Sarr? I'm looking at Cam Whitmore. Cam Whitmore can do that. I think. I can think sometimes. Cam Whitmore, not only did he land back home, but he landed at a perfect opportunity for his NBA career. He's got the best of both worlds. Cam Whitmore, ladies and gentlemen, obviously he'll need to be the starter. Who would he start over? I'll leave that to y'all. I don't want to cause controversy at 2 o'clock on a Saturday. The hell? I'm looking at Cam Whitmore. And if Coach Keefe says we need a dude who can apply rim pressure, obviously besides me, CJ McCollum, and he looks like Cam Whitmore, and he unleashes Cam Whitmore, I'm just saying. Obviously, Bilal too. Cam Whitmore, y'all. Kyshawn is smooth with it. He is. But yeah, and then guys like, and again, AJ Johnson yesterday. AJ Johnson. Granted, one thing I keep seeing, I mean, his shooting form, I don't know if he needs to change it, but like, so when y'all see AJ Johnson, it's more like a push shot, his shooting form. Right? Does he need to change his shooting form? But his finishing ability, and just overall applying rim pressure. Yeah, going back to my earlier, comments, AJ Johnson, like if you were to combine AJ with Bub, all-star. All-star. The perfect player we need. Like, one thing I like about AJ Johnson, man, that dude is fearless. Whenever he's attacking the rim, he doesn't care who it is. AJ Johnson is daring the opposing big to try to block him. He's daring him. AJ Johnson, man. Yeah, that Cam Mill, I'm like that too with Whitmore. I feel him more like the sixth man, like a guy who comes in, microwave scorer. But I want to see more of AJ Johnson, man. I want to see more than 21 minutes. But granted, obviously Bub Carrington, you get the more minutes because he needs to develop. Well, Riley, you saw flashes yesterday. Offensive ability, defensive, he looked lost. He just looked lost. Kind of expected that from a dude like him who's raw. But offensively, he showed flashes. He did. Let me finish the stream, yo. Yeah, Jameer too. Yeah, doesn't it? Yeah, I said that earlier. Jameer too. But I wanted to play a little bit more than 14 minutes per game. But we have a lot of dudes who are taking minutes. But Jameer looked nice, man. We all know what he's gonna offer here defensively. What else do I have? I think that's all I have. Looking at my notes. Yeah. The Cam Whitmore thing that I was saying. Trey, 3-level scorer. AJ. Man, AJ's just daring dudes to freaking try to block him. Or like when he's attacking the rim. But yeah, tomorrow we play at 8 o'clock. It's going to be on Monumental Sports and ESPN2. play against the Brooklyn Nets and their freaking 5 rookies, 5 first-round picks. We play tomorrow at 8 o'clock. Then we play on Tuesday against the Sixers. And then we play against the Jazz on Wednesday and finish it off. And then we go on from there to see if we are able to continue with the tournament. But yeah, man. Not worried whatsoever regarding yesterday's performance. I do want to see improvement, though. And I feel like right now with the dudes that we have in our roster and our Summer League roster, I can sense it. They're all pissed off. They are all uber competitors. They don't care that it's just Summer League. They want to ball out. And I feel like they're going to, my prediction is they're going to unleash hell tomorrow against the Nets. Well, then it's going to be, they got 5 first-round picks tomorrow. I mean, I don't know if all of them are playing. I'd like to see Jaeger Demon tomorrow. But yeah, man. Any final thoughts from you guys from the chat? Oh, my bad. I don't know if I can slide my thumbnail. Oh, I can. Whew, now I'm learning, see? My bad, y'all. Oh, no. And I'm covering this star here. Shit. Let's see. I'll put it right here. Yeah, y'all don't need to see me. Yeah, here's the stats, dude. My bad. Yeah, I'm going to get better. 24, 18, 5. Leaky Black, that's the dude's name, the guy in the chat. His name is Leaky Black, number 17. I'm so happy we didn't get Khan. Me too. Me too. No offense to Khan, it's just more of just like where we are at currently with, I just want blue chip talent. I want guys who have, high potential. I'm happy we got Trey Johnson. We got lucky. Honestly, throughout the entire draft process, I was like, this dude's top 5 certified. I don't think he'll slip past the Jazz, even though they got dudes like Kyshawn George. I don't think he'll slip past the Jazz. But the Jazz took... Listen, I think we all owe Charlotte... I don't want to give him a gift basket. I don't know, a pack of gum. Yeah, fuck, They took Khan. Charlotte taking Khan let everything else roll the way it did on draft day. They took Khan. Sixers took Edgecombe. Edgecombe was going to go top 5 regardless. But Charlotte taking Khan assured us either Ace Bailey or Trey Johnson. And looks like most of the Wizards fan base, I'll say half and half. Half wanted Bailey, half wanted Trey Johnson. But I feel like even though the Bailey supporters like me knew that Trey Johnson, the safer pick, not only a safer pick, but he was just more, he also has the same high potential. But, I mean, I had Trey third. He was, to me, a little bit tied with Ace Bailey. We're going third on the board, on my board. First, obviously, he's Flag and Harper. But we got lucky. We got lucky that Trey Johnson fell to us. I actually wasn't even thinking Trey Johnson should have gone to the Sixers, but Sixers need to see a defensive-minded guard. They got that in Edgecombe. Obviously, with guys like Tyrese Maxey, who's not that good on defense. So I'm saying with McCain. But Trey Johnson, yeah, Trey Johnson, I like him better than Edgecombe, honestly. Yeah, we got Bagley back. I made a video about that yesterday. I was late. Yeah. I'm just looking. The last thing, this is what I'm going to leave with you all with. The last thing I'm looking at was Corey Kispert. I feel like that's the last domino of the offseason. Well, besides cutting down to 15. It could with maybe with the Kispert trade. Corey Kispert, y'all. I don't think he's going to be on the roster. I think it will be a mutually, beneficial deal for him and us. Much love to Corey. I like Corey, but Let me see here, yo. Wanson City, my bad. Kyshawn is my second favorite Wiz player after Bub. Love that. But yo, thank you very much for watching the stream. I'm going to end it now. I was going to drop a video today, but I have to go buy a TV. I'm over here complaining about buying a TV. Oh, my girlfriend wants a TV. I was like, fuck it. We can go 50-50. I don't know if I'm going to drop a video today. If I do, it'll be most likely tomorrow. I'm looking for a topic right now. But yeah, man, overall, I'm not worried about our performance whatsoever. As a matter of fact, who's to say these dudes went out the night before? They're all 19. When you were 19 and 20 years old, granted, I was a freaking introvert, so I didn't really like going out. I really like going out, honestly. I'm going to be straightforward. You know, I like staying in and watching highlights of Nick Young when I was 19 years old. I was watching highlights of Nick Young thinking he was the next freaking G. I was dead wrong. I was a Nick Young stan. But I was 19 years old. I didn't know shit. You know what I mean? But, you know, who's to say these dudes went out last night? I'm not trying to give an excuse whatsoever, but I feel like some of these dudes... there was a video, a picture that circulated regarding Alex Sarr. He looked like he was out. This was on Twitter last night. And I don't know if it was Photoshopped, but like, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know if y'all saw it. There was a picture just floating around of Alex Sarr looking like he was standing outside of a nightclub. They're in Las Vegas. They're 19, 20 years old. That's why Nick Young and freaking Andre Blatch, if y'all remember this dude went to Summer League and he was like his fourth year in the league. Andre was his sixth year in the league. And they went to Summer League with the rookies. And Ernie Grunfeld still allowed it. I don't know if y'all remember that. Ernie Grunfeld sent a 23-year-old and a 26-year-old, I don't know how old Andre Blatch was, 24 probably, to Summer League. What the heck? Summer League is only for rookies and second-year players. Viva Las Vegas. I'm actually going to Las Vegas in 2 weeks. I'm kind of scared, honestly. Humidity, from what I'm reading in Las Vegas, and y'all can tell me this, humidity is not that bad in Las Vegas. It's more of just like the freaking, it's like 120. Because a DMV kid, I don't know if y'all know, but a DMV kid right here, like, we are used to the humidity. But in Las Vegas, like, from what I was told, it's going to be like 100. I'm going there like July 21st to the 24th for a work trip, but it gets to be 120. And then I also was told that even at nighttime in Las Vegas, it gets even hotter. I was like, wait. The math ain't mathing. How does it get hotter at night when the sun's not even out? And they're telling me, no, don't trust me. It gets hotter at night. I don't know if somebody can attest to this. Oh, yeah. Fellas, obviously, yeah, 1920, you need an ID to drink. Nomadic Brian, yeah, with the wisdom. But yeah. Yeah. Wait, are they still going to be... Wait, what if I go... Wait, oh, shit. Let me see. I'm going to be in Las Vegas in 9 days. The Wizards' last game is the 16th. If they go to the tournament, could they be there while I'm in Las Vegas? Oh. NBA Summer League tournament. I swear to God, I will skip my work conference and I'll go straight to here. My boss might be watching. I'm going to get that FOIA to you tomorrow. Fuck, it finishes on the 20th. The championship's on the 20th. The championship's on the 20th. I leave. Oh, wait, I didn't even show y'all. I get there the 21st. But they could probably still be there for a couple days. Bruh. So I need the Wizards to go all the way so that I could get a chance to see Kyshawn George's hair. Shit, I didn't even think about that. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, I might join the Summer League roster. I can give you a couple of minutes. I'm going to be a negative 40 out there, though. You gonna see me? Shit. Y'all going to be bashing me on my jump shot, too. Damn. Okay. But yeah, man. Viva Las Vegas, as Nomadic Brian said. And Viva Las Wizards. We got this, y'all. Tomorrow, I think we're going to see a complete 360. These dudes are going to be looking for revenge. Looking forward to it. But yeah, man, thank you very much for everybody for watching the stream. If you enjoyed this video, or if you enjoyed the stream, please give the video a thumbs up. It helps the video perform well in the algorithm. I'll see y'all. I think I'm going to get out. I might stream tomorrow. I might stream tomorrow as well. I want to make some improvements right now. I'm going to do some research right now regarding showing film and stuff like that. I don't want to. But yeah, man. Thanks, everybody. Appreciate it. Peace.